Kay Greeny here. So if you know anything about my previous videos, you know that I attempted a flip-flop in the summer, and you can follow that journey if you want to, but after about 100 miles, I felt like God was calling me back home. And back in 2016, I found that getting out in nature and backpacking and hiking is healing to me. And certain circumstances have come up in my life that I feel like it is time for me to get away. I need to regroup. I need to think, process some things that have happened in my life. I mean, everybody has things like that in their life. It just feels like it's built up so much for me that I really need to make a change right now. I've been teaching for 25 years. I absolutely love my job, but I'm finding it hard to concentrate. And if I'm not doing my best where I'm at, I feel like I need to take a break. So this is a mental health break. And I don't know, probably TMI there. But also I might as well let you know up front, if you do start to follow this journey of mine, that I love Jesus with my whole heart. At least I try to. And that includes Father, Son, and Holy Spirit to me. So this dream of hiking the Appalachian Trail was birthed in like 2016 for certain reasons. God led me to backpacking, and it was a saving thing for me at the time. And my name's Kay Greeny. And when I first took my trip, my first backpacking overnighter, after I got the basic supplies and budget supplies, my daughter and we went out by ourselves in our local area, and we decided we'd had to get a trail name. So she was born in June, so sometimes we call her Junebug. So J-Bug. And then I thought, okay, well, what's my name? Well, I love the color green. My name is Kelly. And so J-Bug Greeny. So that was our trail name. We'd sign the registers when we were out so we could be anonymous. And so my trail name came from that originally, that I like green. And then it's my favorite color. And then as we were learning, first, all three of my children tried backpacking with me, and none of them like it. So I'm a solo backpacker. I bring my dog sometimes when it works out, but really, it's not that fun for him either. So in lots of my early experiences, I did lots of unexperienced things, right? So I'm green around the edges too. So that name fits for a lot of reasons. And oftentimes a response people might say to me is, okay, Greeny. Like, whatever, Kay Greeny. So there's lots of reasons why I have that name. In any case, I'm going to show you my gear behind me. All right, I'll start with my big three. This is my backpack. It's a Hyperlight Mountain Gear. I don't know which model, but it definitely was a lighter upgrade, and it was comfortable. I used it for over 100 miles so far, and it's working out great. Then I upgraded to this quilt. It's a Catabatic Gear Flex, and it's the first time I'm using a quilt. So you have these straps to make it snug at night for be warm if it's really drafty. There's my stuff sack for that. And my tent is a Z-Pack Stuplex tent, which is not stuffed tight right now. I have a stuff sack here for that, and Tyvek to protect that on the ground. And those are my sleeping bags, my sleeping quilt system. I originally started with a closed foam Therma Rest Z Light, and I still use this for a sit pad. It's cut shorter, so it's a little lighter, but I do have an air mattress that I use. It's a Xped Sinmat, and this Xped Schnozzle pump bag, you catch the air in there, and then you squish out the air, and it blows up your mat, so you don't have to breathe your moisture in there. That could damage your mat. Anyway, I also have a silk liner. I'm just a little nervous about the temperatures when I first start in February here. And there's my pillow. So that's the rest of my sleep system. Next, I'll go to my clothing system. I have this Torrid Apex. This is my coat. And I also have this Ghost Whisperer. This is down, but this one is not synthetic. So I don't know if I'll take one or both. They're both very light. So I have a balaclava here, turtle fur balaclava to protect my head. This is a smart wool t-shirt. I have a wool base layer, long sleeve base layer here. This is a capilene base layer. And then for my legs, I have, these are wind tights, smart wool, wind tights of some sort, I forget the name. And here's just some plain and simple, I mean, I don't even know if these were fishing pants, but I use them for hiking pants. They've lasted. They are so durable, and they're convertible, so I love them. And they dry really fast if they get wet. So that's for hiking. This is for sleeping. So these are my sleep clothes for the winter. These are my food system. This has been a lot of thought and decision making here, and I actually went with the canister on my flip-flop attempt. So I'm going to stick with that. It does weigh a lot more, but it is definitely, I do not like putting my food, hanging my food, because I once hung my stove, which is just a Jetboil Mini Mo. I know it's like not the lightweight thing, but it's definitely very convenient. I appreciate that. So I hung my stove with my food up in the tree. My husband and I were on a trip, and it got stuck. So, and we eventually got it down without a lot of franticness. So you didn't want to be out in the woods far away from having a ladder, not able to get it down. And I carry, this is my water bottle system. I hook it up with a tube so I can drink straight from it without taking it out of my pack. And this is for my breakfast drink. And I have green powder that I drink to try to stay healthier. Yeah, right. That's my bad weather. I have this 6 Moon Design Silver Shadow umbrella. I have a parka, which covers your pack, and it's like a poncho for your rain gear. I have a raincoat, and I have wind pants. So, yeah. For my flip-flop, I didn't need the rain gear because it was warm enough. You didn't worry about being wet. So, I'm not sure exactly if I'll bring all these things, but it seems like I don't want to get wet and get hypothermia. Okay, last but not least, this is my stash of miscellaneous items. This is my electronics bag. I have my black diamond headlamp, Anchor charging block, Anchor wall plug with cords, my neck knife for cutting summer sausages, maybe self-defense. I have my little watch I carry, so I don't have to turn my phone on all the time. Check the time. These are yak tracks to keep you gripping in the snow and the ice. I have this fanny pack, Hightail Designs. It's been loved a lot already. But I keep tissues, my phone in here, so it's quick to get to my phone. There's my water system, miscellaneous items. This is my hiker to town, hiker to trail sign that I never use in my flip-flop hike, and then here's some caps to my water bottle with holes in them because I have this water system that I drink, so I don't have to take my water bottle out of my backpack. That's hard to reach. This is my bathroom go bag. And here are some dried wipes that I use for cleaning up at night. And clean water bag, 900 milliliters, and some more freezer bags that I use to rehydrate my food. I do have a food cozy that I just made today, actually. So it will help my food rehydrate faster in the colder weather. And these are my Hoke Speed Goats. They were new when I started my flip-flop. So they have over 100 hiking miles on them so far. And just everyday miles. So I'll put several more 100 on there, hopefully. And I have a new pair ready to go as my next one. I wear Pro Step inserts. At least I have in these right now. And I guess I should share my black diamond trekking poles. Well, there you have it. That's all my mess of gear on the bed. And believe it or not, it does compress pretty well into that backpack. And besides the added winter gear, which I'm not used to hiking with, I usually hike as a fair weather hiker in the warm months, the spring and the fall preferably. But besides the bear canister, everything else is dialed down really well. So I might bail some things as I go, but we'll see. I am cake greeny and a bit green around the edges. So thanks for following. All right, so here is my food cozy that I made. And 4 days of food, although I hope I'll have breakfast before I start the first day. And then second, third, and fourth day. And the things on the top. Super green powder for my breakfast drinks, my vitamins, my snacks. This is for, I get dehydration headaches. And then I have backups here. I'm not sure how many I'll take, but sorry, that's my dog. I split the mountain houses because they're 2 servings and I'm not that hungry at the beginning at least. So there's my food's gonna fit in the bear canister.